eye contact and attention. And I kind of think of those things as two different deals. Eye contact is the dog actually, looking up at you, making eye contact with you. And attention is when they are just intent on watching you at all times. And that is something that after we've been with our dogs for a long time and we're in a leadership role, our dogs just naturally want to be paying attention to us. And we have to build on that. And games are a good way to do that. So we're going to start with just some basic eye contact. And what I like to do is take the food and put it in front of my puppy's nose and then bring that food back up to my nose or your nose, or Donna's nose. And then when the dog is looking at, let's be honest, the food, then we're going to say yes and we're going to treat. So they're just going to get used to having, you're going to put the cookie down to their nose and then just go back up. And then have the cookie up to your nose. Very good. Very good. And then after I've done this a couple of days where the dog has gone, okay, I get it. The cookie's just there, nose to nose. The next step I like to do is have the dog in front of me, and then I want to take my hands and put them off to the side. And we're going to see where our dog chooses, we'll step on the leash, what they choose to do. Do they choose to meander off? Which we're not really going to do because we've got a hold of their leash. We don't say their name, we don't say anything. Yes, right there. So saying nothing, letting the dog choose. Does he want to look at our hands or does he want to look at our face? So most of the time they'll kind of look from one hand to the other, and when you get that slight glance, that's when you yes and treat that right away. And then we build from there. So put the hands off to the side, and sometimes we feed from the right hand, sometimes we feed from the left hand. It really doesn't matter, but you just have to wait the dog out. Yes, good very boy. Nice. And then back again, put your hands back out. And so this is eye contact, but he's having to choose. Very nice, good boy. Good boy. So we make it harder. As he gets better at this, you could wiggle your hands around, you could practice your squats. It doesn't really matter, but as long as the dog is staying and looking at your face. And you don't want to say their name, you don't want to do anything like that. Yes, you want the dog to make the choice. Good. There we go. One more. Yes. Exercise finished. Excellent. Very good.